Hello everybody, welcome to our Sengoku Dynasty Survival Guide. So we are doing a rather long quest walkthrough today called Of Rice and Men. Now this quest is definitely one that is meant to be played kind of like over the course of the game, just because there's a lot of things that it requires that you don't really have access to until later in the game. Unless you have a lot of money, in which case you can kind of cut some corners. But otherwise, definitely plan on taking a while with this quest, even though you get it like basically at the beginning of the game. Which I guess leads me to the first part of this. How do you get this quest? So basically, this is one of the number of many quests that you unlock as you progress the main story of Sengoku Dynasty. I believe it's like right after you help out some of the villagers in Sosogi. So you gotta basically come here to this town of Aratani and learn about it, and then help them out. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Now we're in Aratani right now. Here it is, and here it is on the map. If you haven't found it yet, just basically, if we are going to the starter, there's Sosogi right there. Get your way down to this river, cross it, and it's really easy to find Aratani from there. Now, once you are here, you are going to need to go right over to this lady. She's the one you're going to want to talk to get the quest started. So she says, "Hello, dear," and we can say, "Who are you?" And she says, "A woman who had an eventful life and serves on the council of this village. A rare thing, isn't it? My husband, dead these 20 years, was the head of the council. When he passed away, they took me in out of respect for him and pity. Of course, the men in the council give me the less glamorous tasks, getting food on time, scheduling work, and so on. They don't realize the life of a village depends on such things, not in their dramatic decisions, and I like it that way. And now it's your turn, dear. Why are you here?" And then we can say, "I'm a refugee." You probably wouldn't say it like that, but we got shipwrecked. I know, all that. Rumors spread quickly here. Well, what do you want from the valley?" And then we can say, "I want to make it a home for people like me. A home for the homeless, a noble cause, but not everybody here likes outsiders. How could I convince the people of Aratani to cooperate? Think about it, dear. How do you convince a farmer? With crops, I guess. There, not too difficult to figure it out, is it? But they will also want to know if you're a provider or a leech, come to take their food. You know what? I'll show you the basics, and we'll see if you are a farmer material or not. Go to your village, grow some crops, and come back to me with the results." Now, I have already done all this, but basically the idea here is you need to you need to grow or collect whatever, 50 wheat and then 35 wasabi. And there's two ways you can go about this. You absolutely can go and make your farm and farm this. Just keep in mind that obviously certain crops grow in certain seasons, so make sure that you grab your seed bags accordingly. I think this guy right here will sell some, for example, if we kind of scroll down. Sometimes anyway. Around here, maybe this guy doesn't sell them, but basically you kind of have to go to like one of these merchants, and somebody will have like a seed bag, a wheat seed bag or a wasabi seed bag that you can then use. You can also collect wasabi in the wild. I typically find quite a bit of it actually by Sosogi. If you just follow this river right here, you can actually find a good amount, probably at the very least 35, so that can kind of get you taken care of there. And then you just got to figure out the wheat. Now, if you're in a hurry, you can buy all this. There's actually villagers here in Aratani that will sell them to you. You can go to the farmer, like I was just right there, to buy wheat, and then if you could find the healer, he will sell you wasabi. Now, if you want to buy 50 wheat, you're looking at about 100 coin, and then if you want to buy the 35 wasabi, you are looking at 140 coin. So make sure you have enough money there. Now, we have what we need, so we're going to go ahead and freak out, and then we're going to go talk to her. Oh, I guess we have to do this real fast. Alright, so we just had to apparently just reload that again. "Here are my crops." She says, "Impressive, dear, impressive. I didn't expect you'd manage so well. I'll take them. The village could use them." And we could say, "Are you short on food?" "No, not yet at least, but perhaps I shouldn't be talking about it." "What's the problem?" "Somebody, or something, has been destroying fields around here. The old men say it's definitely some yokai, and keep arguing about which one it could be. Useless, as always. Whoever is destroying our fields is not a demon. I know human handiwork when I see it. Beto blames the refugees, particularly Ukome, that poor woman. She came here one day asking for food, and he slapped her. Said he'd kill her if she ever stole from the fields. Do you think she did it? Others think so, and who could blame her, really? But I'm not convinced. Why would she be coming here asking for food if she stole it? I mean, that's pretty fair. Where is she? You want to talk to her? I think she camps out by the stream. You'll find it if you follow the river towards the blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go now speak to Ukome. And they kind of think to kind of... Ooh, there we go. Look at that. You're going to get a lot of experience with this particular quest. So that is kind of like a good thing. If you need some levels so you can, expand your village or get, certain buildings unlocked, this quest can definitely help you get there. Now, the thing with going to Ukome here is that there are a few boar that kind of lurk in these woods, so definitely kind of keep your eye out. Watch out for them so you don't get, interrupted. But we will find her basically right around here somewhere. She's got a little place on the stream. There she is. Let me just double check there's no boars coming after me. Alright, we're good. So let's go ahead and talk to her. So we can say, I've heard that Beto roughed you up. What happened? When I first visited at Aratani, he just came up to me all angry and said he doesn't want to catch my disease. Friend, I said, do you think a sick woman would survive what I survived? I'm not your friend, he said, and slapped me in the face. They cast me out, and here I am. That's horrible. How did you survive? A merciful soul will give me some porridge from time to time. There's fruit, nuts, and roots in the forest. There's grain in the fields. Look, I'm a farmer. I know how hard it can be. I never steal from another farmer's fields. Not until I'm dying of hunger, at least. And I'm not dying yet. I have some to share, even. Come, sit, share this food with me. Now she gets all this lovely, lovely stuff. We got the... Apparently she gave us a turnip, because we have turnip's seed bag unlocked now, so that's great. So now we can go ahead and return to the councilwoman and let her know our thoughts on the matter. And this quest is kind of like a lot of that. We're going to be going to, like, a few people here, and the councilwoman's going to keep wanting us to get stuff, so definitely, prepare yourself accordingly. I would definitely say if you want to make this quest go as fast as possible, make sure you have a lot of money. At least, like, golly, I don't know how much I've spent, like, at least 2,000, maybe 3,000 coin, just to be comfortable. If you just want to, like, buy everything. Where am I going? I'm lost already. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. So... but yeah, so that's something to keep in mind there. All right, I talked with Ukome, and what do you think? She seems honest, so I would Beto be so convinced that she's the thief. He's usually very unpleasant to newcomers, especially the poorest ones. He convinced most members of the village to council that refugees carry the plague. He didn't convince you, though. No, I'm trying to keep everyone from losing their wits. I don't want innocent souls to get hurt. She's so nice. Maybe you should act. Call a council meeting before they remove you from it. Not a bad idea, but I need lots of alcohol and food. That could get me on their good side. That's funny. Just get them drunk. And loosen some tongues. I can help you with that. I know, dear. I always knew who to talk to. She's giving me, any Game of Thrones fans out there, she's giving me, like, Olenna vibes, I have to say. Okay, so now, for this part, she wants us to get 5 sake and then 6 vegetable meals. And again, you can go ahead and make these on your own just to save yourself the money, or you can buy them. If you want to make them for sake anyway, you're going to need the brewery, which I don't have unlocked yet, unfortunately. That doesn't get unlocked till, like, Dynasty level 12, which is where, again, I say, this one is definitely geared more towards, like, doing this stuff as you go, but I'm just trying to get it all done in one go. So we're going to buy sake, which I've already done. The 5 sake is going to set you back 600 coin if you're looking to buy. Now, when it comes to vegetable meals, that could potentially get unlocked a little bit early for you. I think you can actually get this recipe unlocked by doing the quest in Iwasaki. I'm pretty sure the elder there gives you the vegetable meal, which then unlocks the recipe. I'm pretty sure that is where I got that unlocked. Otherwise, again, you can also buy it. But if you want to make it, you're going to need just your standard, like, little cooking hearth, and all you need to do to make it, like a very simple one, it doesn't have to be any of the exquisite ones, is 3 vegetables and 2 beans. It's starting to get dark. Oh no. And that will make a per, obviously, so times that by 6 there, and you'll have enough for your vegetable meals. Or you can buy it from I bought mine from the tavern keeper, so you can do the same thing. That is going to set you back 420 coin if you choose to take that route. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk to her, because in theory I should have everything of what we need here. I have so much to ask for. Thank you, of course. Is that all you needed? Yes, that's all you need to organize the village council. Find me there after the official proceedings are over. I'll make introductions. They should be boozed up by then and won't be suspicious. Maybe they'll let their guard down a little. See you then. All right. Now, before we do that, I'm going to quick pause here, make it daytime so we can see everything. It's going to get too dark before too long here. Alright, we have returned. It is morning. We can see everything. Now, you don't really have to go to sleep. It was just getting dark. That's why I did it. But let's go ahead and talk to our councilwoman lady friend. She says, do your village council meetings always look like that? She says, aren't you enjoying yourself? We have finished the council, so why not celebrate? I have a reason to drink and be merry. I know the identity of our yokai destroying the fields. Who is it? A councilman, of all people, Beto. He just started a dumb argument just to offend me in front of everybody. He suggested that we give less offerings to Inari and more to Amaterasu. Oh no. Somebody more intelligent than me can pronounce that. Blah, 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 loves offerings of alcohol, he said. And we clearly have a drunk woman in charge here. There's no use in me going to confront him. He would try to make fun of me again. Would you go and talk to him, not only about the kami, but also about the fields? Let's do it. So now we're going to go confront Beto. And we can say, what do you do in the village? He looks so angry. You mean you haven't heard of me? I am Abebeto Sudokuni. I think member of the Aratani Village Council. We are going through a difficult time now, and not all members of the council realize what should be done. There's a problem with the council. Not the whole council, but at Aratani we made the decision to have a woman among the elders. Now, women are wonderful creatures. I love them with all my heart, but when it comes to difficult decisions... Alright, these are our local problems. I won't bother you with them. Enjoy your stay in Aratani, then return home, wherever you came from. This guy is not nice. And then we could say, about your argument. And he says, she didn't want to come herself, so she sent you. An outsider is to discuss the internal matters of our village. Now that's a new one. Alright, humor me, as the whole village knows by now. We were discussing which kami we should worship here. What's your opinion? And we have a choice here. Either we can choose this, and which like intimidates him quietly, or we could say Inari and confront him publicly. I'm gonna go Inari, because he's like a dick. So, so I say, Inari, she sends foxes who protect the fields. Aratani needs protection today. And then I could say, everybody hear me. Even an outsider can see who the pest is here. You are trying to take down Wakatsuru, one of the pillars of the village. You are, I said that, I literally was supposed to repeat myself. People see this. If you don't change, your days in this council are numbered. And he says, you're trying to set the people against me. It's not. What? What are they saying? I didn't know Wakatsuru had such support here. Alright, have it your way. If your people want to be governed by women, I won't object. It's your problem. We should make a sacrifice to Inari. May her foxes defend us from pests like you. Okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk to her. And we can say, I'll be preparing the sacrifice to Inari. And she says, and thank you for choosing Inari. You helped a poor, defenseless, elderly lady against a bully. The gods reward such deeds. I have a thick skin, but a woman in my position is always at risk. You learn to live with it, but still, thank you. Alright, back to the role of the caring grandmother. The sake was strong, and so will be tomorrow's hangover. You don't have any pain medicine on you for the wise men in the village. Just look at them. So this is the last kind of real big thing here, and that is to make anesthetics. Now again, you can buy them, or you can make them. To buy them, you're going to go to the healer that's in this village. He usually hangs out in this little building right here. It's pretty sure it's like his house. If not, he'll be wandering around this village somewhere. But the anesthetics are very expensive. For 3, you're looking at spending like 840 coins. So it's pretty owie. Now, you can make them, and I'll show you real quick how to do that. We're going to go back to my village real fast here. There we go. And to make it, you actually need the cooking pot. The little hearth alone is not going to do it. So how do you get the cooking pot? And, well, it's a bit of a process, but here it is. You're going to basically first need to make the smithy, and then you can make the cooking pot in the smithy. And then once you make the cooking pot, you can transform your hearth here into one with a cooking pot. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you'll find it here in the medicine. The anesthetic is down here. It takes any herbs, so any herbs will do. And then you also need at least 1 sake, so you can go ahead and, buy one, make one if you have a brewing thingy-majiggy, and you'll be good to go. And just to double show you here, for example, here's the hearth. If I just kind of go up, take out my hammer, I can change the type to Sunken Hearth with a cooking pot, or this guy too, I guess, as well. We want this one probably for the most part, though. So to make it, obviously, you'll need the cooking pot, but you're going to need these things too, just to kind of like upgrade it, basically. So 5 stone, 4 firewood, 2 planks, and then the 1 cooking pot. And again, you get the cooking pot by making the smithy. So we have what we need, because I bought mine, because I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. And we're going to go back to Aratani. There we go. So we're going to go turn these in. Remember, it's anesthetics. You would think that'd be something like sickness medicine or whatever, but it's not. You got to make the anesthetics. All right, so here is the pain medicine. Once again, thank you. I'll give it to them after the party. You can't possibly imagine what they're like when they are hungover. And we'll say, and I'll go talk to Ukome. She'd be safe here now, don't you think? I think so. You're a good man. Come sit. Let's celebrate. But we don't actually celebrate because we're too busy to do that. Now, the final part of this quest is to speak to Ukome. Now, you are going to be able to invite her to your village. So if you don't have a house set up, you might want to get that ready to go before she gets too unhappy and then leaves you. So kind of like, I say a free way to get a villager, but like, let's be honest, this quest had a lot of steps to it. Now, if you also noticed, in the process of this quest, besides getting like a bunch of dynasty level experience, you also get the villager clothes recipe unlocked too. So you can make clothes for your villagers. They won't be naked anymore, although they're not naked anyway, but they'll be happy with new clothes, I imagine. All right, let's talk to Ukome. You can return to Aratani now. Yes, I know. I won't. I can't forget how they rejected and humiliated me, a farmer like them. If not Aratani, then maybe you'd like to join my village. You helped clear my name. Of course I'll join you. So she joins us, and then we can put her in a house. And that is basically the end of the quest. So you can see it took quite a bit of effort. Obviously, if you're doing this properly, and by properly I mean you're like taking the longer road where you're like growing your stuff and actually making the stuff instead of just buying it, it's going to take you even longer. So just kind of get ready for like a long haul with this particular quest. But honestly, if you want to save money, definitely take the time, I would definitely say. Otherwise, like I said, at least have like 2,000 to 3,000 coin ready to spend on this one. But that is it. If you have any questions, do let me know. I can break things down a little bit more if you need it. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Till then, keep surviving and keep thriving.